What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a trade recap, and as you guys can see, the trades smashed. Unfortunately, second trade we did not take, and I'll go over that right now. First trade we took, hit all, take profits. Absolutely beautiful trade, actually. Honestly, couldn't have gotten out at a better timing. But this second trade was really nice. I'm not really going to go into too detail. This is a PM session and it is Friday. Reason why I'm trading PM session on a Friday, I actually just bought a 10K funded account just for PM session. So we're only going to be trading this account on PM session. We've already taken one loss on the account, unfortunately. So is what it is, and we'll just continue trading that account. Gonna try and pass that as best as possible. But as you guys can see, this trade did work out. The thing I was looking for was we were in this 5-minute fair value gap here. We were clearly bullish. Drawn liquidity was that high right there. We had a 4-minute fair value gap here, which I wanted to take this trade off of. And as you can see, the 4-minute candle just burst through. I didn't like how high it went, and then it just took out the internal high and ripped to the final take profit. So that's the trade, but I'm going to go over the main trade and the trade that is the AM session trade. So absolutely beautiful trade. It was roughly closer to the end of AM session. So it did take a while, but anyways, let's just jump right into this. So I'm going to go back to this roughly this time here, and then we'll go from there. So I was bullish on all time frames. We're still in the 4-hour fair value gap. We're still in the 1-hour fair value gap, and we're respecting it. We haven't really created any bearish PDAs on the higher time frame. And then ES is also kind of at all-time highs. So just keep longing, right? So I had more of a bullish bias coming into today. So at 6:45 here, we had this 15-minute fair value gap. So I was interested in taking maybe a short off this 15 down to previous day low, but we disrespected it. We didn't get a trade, and we just ran right through, disrespecting literally everything. So this makes me a bit more bullish. I was more bullish because we just disrespected all bearish PD arrays. Now, there literally wasn't. I was open to shorting still to like a 5-minute unfilled, because there was a 5-minute unfilled. If I just skip ahead here, there's this 5-minute unfilled. So I was interested in shorting down to that, but it kind of got late into the session, and I saw literally no entries, no setups, and we opened up this 15-minute fair value gap here. So once we opened up this 15, I was like, okay, I'm open to potentially shorting down to this 15. Got no entry. And so I was like, okay, if that's the case, I'm more bullish. Why not stick to the bullish bias and look for a long off at the 15? So we came down into the 15, and then we actually came into this 5-minute here. So we came down into the extreme 5-minute fair value gap, leaving behind I guess this one for now is an unfilled 5 here. Then we also left behind this unfilled 5 when this candle closes. So we're leaving behind 2 unfilled 5-minute fair value gaps. I longed as soon as we got this 1-minute fair value gap, took the long there because the stop would have been break even just right at this internal high. So as soon as we inverse this fair value gap, I longed it, and also left behind relative equal highs right away. So I had good confluences that were just going to run it out. Obviously, take profits are up to the 5-minute fair value gaps, and then basically price just rips. Oh, my bad. Okay, I was like, wait, what? No, I entered on the retest of it. So I entered, what am I talking about? I didn't enter on the fair value gap. I entered on the retest. So basically, I saw price come down, retap. So I entered on the retest of this. I saw price come back down, retest this, left behind the relative equal highs, then start making a little bit of a push. So once we had this really deep retracement, I almost didn't want to enter this trade because you can tell we're having this deep retracement. But once I saw that we started pulling back up towards then, that's when I entered in. Stop loss, obviously, at the low, take profit, or at the 5 minutes. And then 1 to 2 is where I exit out always, and that's exactly where price went and hit. So my bad. I remember entering. I was a little hesitant on entering this trade just because it was a 1 minute, and I know how 1 minutes usually are. A little hesitant, but I decided to jump in on this, and it worked out very well. So hopefully you guys caught this trade today. If you didn't, hopefully you caught a good trade. I am ending the week green. Thankfully, I That's the power of risk management, is the fact that I could literally take one trade. I lost 2 trades yesterday, won a trade today, and I'm still up. I'm up about 0.25%, which isn't much, but it's something. So better to end the week on a small win than a loss. Cannot complain. So if you guys like these videos, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Going to be posting a lot more in the future here. Stay tuned for the next trade recap, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.